Let's see how this goes. I haven't done one of these in a while. Can I? No, I can't. So it's gonna be stuck. Looking weird. Let's see if anybody joins. He's gotta wait. Let's change your positioning. Hello, anybody? Is anybody out there? Anybody here willing to watch me on YouTube? Dang it. Where did his... There it is. Hello, anybody? Can you hear me? Hello, Kaiju Godzilla? Can you hear me alright? Cheapzilla, hello. Can you hear me? Do I sound good? Okay, good. I haven't done a live stream a little bit since I think it's been like 1 or 2 months. And I have some time to myself right now, so I thought I would just do live stream because I'm bored. Oh, there you go. So you guys are doing good? Good? My night's been going good, I guess. Where is my... Nothing much going on. Nothing much is going on for me either. Where is... So... There's not really many people here right now. I know I'm streaming kind of late. It's like 10:30ish for me. And I'm pretty sure for a lot of other people it's later. Let's get... Move Mother out of here. Put Carrie over here. Just for now. I don't like how I can't manually focus. Zoom in, but I can't manually focus. So... There's not a lot of people here right now. Like I said, it's kind of late for everybody. Not that many more people join. I might just end this here. I just wanted to see if I could do something to pass some time. I have to myself. Hello, Godzilla Films. And then this on top. There we go. Okay. Seems like more people are joining. Please, if you're here, please chat in the chat. I'm bored and I'm dying. Please help me. Let's move Curio into something more dynamic. There we go. It's all messy. Let's adjust the camera angle. There we go. Oh, hello, Gyro Productions. How are you doing? Is everything going fine? Thanks. Yeah, I usually don't buy. Yeah, I've actually been looking at those guys. It's buying one for a while. Hello, Rainbow Skittle Puke. Yeah, I usually don't buy the expensive stuff. Like with Kaiser, I usually like stuff like that. The more expensive Bandais, I only buy them when they're relatively cheap. I wouldn't pay $60 for one of the Godzilla vinyls, but because Death Ghidorah and Kaiser Ghidorah are so hard to get, especially Kaiser. Kaiser's so rare nowadays for cheap. So when I saw that for so cheap, I just went and took up the offer. Same with Death Ghidorah. Same with Iris too. Iris I got for really cheap. You don't believe casting is yes. I do. However, I don't have the materials to do that. I would like to. However, I don't have any materials. I have 8-inch GMK Godzilla. Nice. That guy looks really good from the photos I've seen. Probably won't get one though. I'm starting to get into more collecting vinyls just to collect them, but I still like to collect more stuff like NECA or SH Monsters or the 6-inch vinyls. Ooh, 35 for sure. Revoltech Gauss. That's really cheap considering how much he's going for right now. A couple years ago, that would be still fairly cheap, but now he's so expensive. Same with the Showa Gamera. It's gone up in price to like $100, $200 when a couple years ago you can get him for less than 40. But that's how the aftermarket works. What if you were able to, I would say. I don't know. Probably won't. I don't have any materials to mold and cast. And usually when I cut vinyls like MG75, Iris, I usually get those guys for extremely cheap, like cheap prices that you wouldn't see at any conventions or anything. I know he was 65 for a while, now over 100. Yeah, Gauss and Gamma are really expensive now. You're working on a custom little a custom Izzy mini toy? Well, I hope that turns out good. Hello, Kaiju Dust. Yeah, so I usually get my vinyls for pretty cheap, so it doesn't really hurt me when I cut them up. Also, I've gotten more experience now where if I make mistakes, I can correct them. And I don't go super risky with some figures like Kaiser Ghidorah. I'm not customizing. That figure's too hard to get for cheap and so rare. It's worth it just not. Hello, Dino Nico. Yeah. Yes, I am a fan of Godzilla. I watched him when I was younger too. His custom Kiryu is what inspired me to start articulating figures. That's why I started over. It's already been over almost. It's already been over a year since I started. Over almost 2 years. If I go back and look at photos of my first Mothra and Ghidorah customs compared to what they are now, what I can do now, it's a major difference. What was that? What are your thoughts on the last Godzilla anime episode? I liked it. I really did. I felt it was a good conclusion to the anime. Unlike most people, I do like the anime trilogy. Seeing the Godzilla toy in April. My bucket list, Carlton. 69th anniversary, 54. 69th anniversary? Well, 54th anniversary, I'm assuming? I have not heard of that figure. Oh, 60th anniversary. I don't think I know what you're talking about, though. Really didn't know they were doing that. Fix your Revoltech Varagon. What's broken? I actually haven't worked with Revoltech joints that easily yet, that much. Only Revoltech I have is Gamera and the neck. Did the Revoltech joint snap? Oh, it's a Christmas tournament. Oh. Oh, I think you know. I think I know what you're talking about. Oh. I would say salvage a joint from a different figure and see if you can make the socket work. However, I'm not used to the Revoltech Baragon. I don't have one. I do need to get one, but I don't have one yet. So I'm not sure exactly how that figure works. You should show how to custom 2004 for a series for Darkness. Ooh, 2004. I've been thinking about, I don't know, showing how to customize one. It takes a while for me to customize figures now. Before I would rush them, and they didn't turn out too good. But now with like Gamera, I'm still working on Gamera. Even after I posted the first video of him being done, which is now really inaccurate to what he looks like now, to the All My Cousins 2018 video, which his head to neck connection has changed, and his jaw is now further back, and his whole body's repainted. I'm still working on Gamera. I'm trying to get him as accurate as possible. Like I was looking back at the first photos I did of him when he was finished. I can't stand those photos now. Looking at him now, he's so much better. I just need to paint his eyes now. Give him a blue wash. I was able to get the 74 Godzilla for 200 with Angers and Hedorah. 74. That's a fairly decent deal. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good deal. The 74 Bandai is pretty expensive now. Depending on the Angers, you could have gotten a good deal on them. And Hedorah, the Bandai Japan, is also expensive now too. Like a Bandai Gorosaurus, the big headed one. Need the Bandai Gorosaurus. Oh, you mean the YMSF one? Yeah, there's two of those. There's the open mouth and then there's the closed mouth. I'm pretty sure you're going after the open one. Walmart get two Godzilla. I have the original Creation 68. It's on my shelf over there with all my Bandai vinyls. You were so lucky. Yeah, you got those guys for a good deal. Well, I already have two Creation 68 Godzillas on my shelf. Not two. I have one. The original release. Okay, wait, I'm back. What do you think about Ghidorah, the new one? I like the 2019 Ghidorah design. It looks good. It looks good. Hello, Stinger KSI. I have not played War of the Monsters. Yes, I know there was no sound. I had to mute my microphone because things. You need the band Presto too. The band Presto one. I've seen it. It's basically just the maquette design, isn't it? I've looked. I've seen the band Presto figures before. Go for cheap. I'm not sure. I know the audio cut out. I had to mute my microphone real fast. I need to do something. But I'm back now. Back and better than ever. Back with a bunch of trees. Trees, 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 trees. And more trees, and more trees. And I have a box of trees. Like, this is not even... This is like... I'd say 30% of how many trees I have. I have a lot of trees now. So I can make sets look good. Like a forest, and not just look like the normal field. Or have like a densely packed forest with smaller kaiju. Like the SH monster at 64. I can have him look like he's walking in a forest. Or with the Mothra larva men, the little articulated one I have. What's your favorite custom you've made so far? Favorite custom? You know, that's a tough question. I really like my Gamera custom. However, I really also like my Iris custom. However, I also really do like my Godzilla 2004 custom. And I also like my SH Monster 3 paints. It's a tough question. I can't really pin it down. I also really like Kiryu, the way I did him. I got Cars Jr. Godzilla from Godzilla anime series. The one that showed up when you bought it. Oh, the one you showed me. Oh! I forgot about that. I'm probably not going to buy the Brand Presto figures. They're not really my thing. Oh, people are uploading videos. What's your favorite environment type? Like fields and you like the fields in 1993 when Godzilla fought Mechagodzilla. I like kind of what I have, a sort of field with sparse trees. Because I also like that or the city battles. Like with just with a densely packed city. However, not too densely packed. Sort of like suburbs, kind of. Because you never really see Godzilla fight in the suburbs. He's always in the city or in a field. You never seen him fight in, like, townhomes, basically. Where there's more mass-produced built homes. You never seen him fight there. Closest we ever got into that was Shin Godzilla. When he walked through one. And that's for, like, a couple seconds. But I would want to... I probably think that Godzilla fighting in the suburbs would probably be my favorite if we ever saw it executed correctly. What's my favorite Godzilla suit? I really do like the Heisei Godzilla. Yeah, I really do like the Heisei Godzilla design. Probably my favorite suits. The 92 suit in specific. I really do like the 92 suit. Let's get you out of the way. And let's keep you here, because you're the only Godzilla I have currently accessible easily without me having to get up and reach all the way up to my top shelf. What is it? Bet it's Mother what? Who, what, Mother, what? Let's replace Mechagodzilla with Mechagodzilla. Bam! From the thumbnail. Oh, Mothra? Oh, I already moved her. She's on my bed right now. Keep forgetting that I take the thumbnail photos. You actually want to see Mothra. She's right here with her legs all splayed out because I had her on the ground. So I have all her legs spread out so she can stand. If I can fit her in frame. There, she can stand. You probably can't see it that well. She can stand. Get rid of those the Bandai legs, which were just pieces of plastic. And they can bend the legs because they're wire. They're wire with a thin layer of hot glue around them. Yeah. MG75. He looks extremely tall right now because this guy's super hunched over. Let's fix his legs, tail. You like that sound. Your favorite suit would be 89 and 91. That design's really nice too, however, it's not my favorite. Let's get you standing up tall. Blah. Look, it's a battle I never do because I'm trying to move away from the same old Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla, Ghidorah, Mothra, and Mothra stuff. If you've noticed, for the past like three videos, stop motions, the 1-2 minute ones, I've moved away from doing the more generic Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla, Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah, Godzilla vs. Mothra, because I'm trying to make content that hasn't been done before. Like, I have never seen Godzilla vs. Cretaceous Ghidorah. I have only seen a couple Mechagodzilla vs. Gigans. And I have not seen actually well-animated... Your GMK tip falls off easy. Yeah, mine does too. I fixed it with heat, but it still falls off. And I haven't seen Godzilla vs. King Caesar. So I'm trying to diversify to do more stuff people haven't done before. Stuff people haven't really seen before. Because if I stick to the same old content over and over again, the same old fights, it's going to get boring. And I know that, like, Godzilla vs. King Caesar, that video's not doing good right now for views. I can tell because the view count would usually hit about 1,000 by now. But I don't really care about the views right now. I'm just more or less trying to do what I want for videos. I don't want to do the same old battles like Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla. That's also why it kind of takes me a while to do a video now, because I need to figure out who I'm going to make a video with. Like, and I'm also trying to do a Godzilla versus a non-Godzilla versus Godzilla again, non-Godzilla again. Yes, I know Godzilla would kill King Caesar. That's what he did. You ever consider getting a son for the one of your Godzilla? You mean like a smaller Godzilla, kind of? I've considered getting some, but I haven't. I got a tiny creature figure just from D-Fest a year ago. Yeah, I've seen those. I want to get one of the smaller ones. I like collecting the 4-inch figures, the Bandai ones. Okay, but I'm trying to diversify my content, basically. If you noticed my stop motion, the big ones, you'll see that it's Godzilla vs. Cretaceous Ghidorah, Mechagodzilla vs. Gigan, and then Godzilla vs. King Caesar. The next stop motion after will not have Godzilla in it. That's how I'm trying to do it. Every other video will be a Godzilla one, and then the next one will be without. Either that, or there might not be one with Godzilla for like a little while. Like Miller, Baby Godzilla. They don't really make any of them in scale. I am still kind of picky about scaling. That's why when I articulate figures like Mechagodzilla, sometimes they come out a little bit too tall, and I don't like using them too much. Mechagodzilla, this one it makes sense because his head's a little bit bigger, but he is a little bit taller. The suit's a little bit taller than the suit in 74. I just can't compare him with the Showa SH Monster. It's 64 because it's too short for anything. Gigan is really tall, but he's really tall in the movie too. I kind of still picky about scale. This over here, Tempest Shadow would be cool. I do not know what that is. I don't know what I'm going to do for my next stop motion, actually. I'm also trying to not use, like, Mechagodzilla at the same time. Like, a certain specific character over and over again. So, like, since I already used because I already used Mechagodzilla in Gigans vs. Mechagodzilla, I didn't want to use him again for, like, Godzilla vs. King Caesar. Like, it was gonna be like Godzilla versus King Caesar. But I didn't want to do that because I already did one with Mechagodzilla. I'm trying to make everything more diverse. Using kaiju no one's really used. Like, I haven't seen that many people using King Caesar. I haven't seen a lot of people using Jaguar either. Or Iris, or Gamera, and anything besides Godzilla versus Gamera. Or, the 64 Godzilla design. I haven't seen a lot of people use that. Because it's not an easy figure to work with. It's not. Animating his legs is hard. All his joints are kind of tight. You ever play Godzilla Unleashed for the Wii? Like a big red crystal action breath. I have played Godzilla Unleashed. I haven't played the Wii version though. I've only played the PS4. Not PS4, PS2 version. Godzilla vs. Cretaceous. Gamera vs. Cretaceous. I think that would go over too fast. Basically be the same thing as my Godzilla vs. Cretaceous Ghidorah fight. I don't know. I might do something with Kaiser, but I might not because his heads are positioned weird. I'm not sure with the next one. You should... Yeah, the 64 Super Monster, it's full of gaps. Like, I'm fine with the gaps, but he just moves weird. He doesn't move good enough for me. Also, mine has a weird tail where it just pops apart everywhere. Instead of holding up really good. So I can bend it, but if I bend it a little bit too far, it pops apart. And it gets annoying. You should do your own version of Final Wars because it gets attacked with friends for no reason. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm gonna do for my next stop motion. I'm also trying to do at least one a month. Yeah. So like at least I'll have a 1 to 2 minute stop motion out every single month. Instead of going months and months without doing one. Or doing like 3 in 1 month and then not doing one for like 3 months. Just keeps wanting to do the splits. The triangle cuts on mine are actually fairly tight. It shows that his legs themselves are positioned weird. Look closely at the setup. You just saw a giant kaiju. Oh, with the trees all knocked. Yeah, the holes that I put for this tree. For the trees right now, they're not that tight. Also, this one's in the wrong hole, but I cannot find exactly where its hole is. Where's D-Man? I don't think... D-Man's not subscribed to me and stuff. He doesn't really subscribe to Godzilla YouTubers. We do talk on Instagram DMs, though. Where is... Where's the hole? I have holes for these 3 trees. They get covered up super easily by this grass stuff. I can't find that hole. Where is it? Guess you're just gonna go into the bigger one then, because this one keeps falling over. Where did that one go? Where are the holes? There it is. There. Beautiful. What are you guys saying? Kong vs. Mothra. I do not have a Kong figure yet. I might get the, Mazenko? Is that how you say it? I might get that one. However, I'm not sure. How many SH monsters do you have? And did you pre-order the Godzilla 2019 SH Monster Arts figures? I have 4 SH Monster Arts figures. Godzilla 1964 Emergence repainted. Godzilla 1995 Birth version repainted. Godzilla 2000 Special Color version. And Godzilla 2001. Should make a custom tree for NECA 62. Yeah, I'm actually planning to make a custom tree. I've already picked out one of these trees to kind of tear it down a little bit and make it good. Nice diorama, thank you. And he says, suspicion monster become die and the king monster is kind of Mezco. Yes, the Mezco Kong. Okay, wait. Back to SH Monster thing. I did not pre-order the new SH Monster Arts figures because I don't pre-order them because they usually come with issues. Case in point, Gamera, 1999. The teeth issue was, you could not see that coming. And you shouldn't have to get that on your figures. That's why I don't really pre-order, because pre-ordering doesn't ensure you're gonna get a good figure, especially when the figures are 60 or more. I'm also for the King of the Monsters figures. I'm holding out for NECA versions. I know there's a lot of news going around right now that NECA is not making Ghidorah and Rodan. Don't really believe that stuff. They are. They just won't be at Toy Fair. They still have like 5 months to reveal them. They revealed Godzilla and Mothra in December. 3 months before they're gonna release. Well, Godzilla at least. They have enough time to reveal Rodan and Ghidorah. I'm just holding out for the NECA ones though. I trust they'll be as detailed or even more than the SH Monster Arts ones. Also, I think the Godzilla SH Monster Arts 2019, he looks kind of thin. Like, his proportions look weird. Like, he has a super thin waist, which is not accurate to what we see in the trailers. Godzilla is a thick boy in the trailer. And his head's too small. You can say it's nitpicking, but, like, it kind of throws out the design a little bit. He's a thick boy. He's a thick boy. Hold on. Wait. Should I? I can move him. Because now my set's not bigger. I just have, like, these box things on the outside that contain the lights better. And have overhead lights now. Shining down like the God's rays. So now my lighting is a lot better. Hold on, I'll be right back. I need to grab a certain figure. Where is he? I can't see, all the lights are off. Third light time. Where are you? It's a 2019, thick like a hippo thick, yep. Mothra is the sky with them lights, yep, it's Mothra. I've contained small Mothras and lamps. Oh no! He died again! Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Today is a sad day. Mini Kiryu has died again. Hello, Ender Sage. Ender Sage, why are you here? 10 people in the chat now, not 7. Yep. I'm correct. I'm going to have 2 more points of articulation. What do you think they'll be? The tail joints. Here's why. Previous NECA figures with the bending wire have had 3 ball joints in the tail. But Shin and 62 have 5. Shin does not have proper placements to make the tail work the way it's in. And here's my in 2002 for Godzilla custom. Shin does not, in the tail, the joints don't really work. They work, but they don't really work because the tail's sculpted in a weird pose. So the joints have to be in that sort of position so it looks good. If they're not, it doesn't look good. However, for 62, he looks a lot better because the tail's sculpted straight and there's 5 joints segmented throughout the entire tail. So it looks a lot better. And the tail looks like it can actually have a good movement. So I suspect the 2019 figures will also have the same kind of jointed tail. So think of it like like there's 5 ball joints in total, but they're not clustered together like the old figures. They're spread out more. So there's gonna be like kind of like what my customs here, except like less amateur. Where it's kind of like this. There's segments, but 5 of them where it'll be like this much. The ball joints on this pop off too easily, but you can move it all anywhere you want. And 62 looks like it's placed so good that you can't even notice they're there. So that's how. So they're probably gonna be the more joints in the tail because I think NECA's abandoning the wires. Yeah, Shin's tail does look like it's broken. I love the custom which is Bible from somewhere. Keep your masterpiece, of course. Oh yeah, my originals. I'm not sure. I thought about doing customs for sale before. However, it takes too much time to do one, let alone do multiple. I may do it one day with easier customs. Hello, Rexuzino. Uh, I might do it with easier ones. However, I'm not sure. Like Mothra. Mothra is easy. It's 1, 2, 3 joints and then wire, and then you just have to paint the entire thing. But with something like Godzilla, I only fixed his jaw like a month ago. His jaw used to not look as good, like close all the way and open weird. And the paint job is different too now. I'm not sure if I'll do it for more complicated figures like Godzilla. I might not even make any more custom Godzillas. I only did him. Yeah, it's Godzilla Final Wars 2004. Only did my custom Final Wars Godzilla because 1, I wanted to. 2, there's like, it's gonna be a long time before we get an official one from NECA or Monster Arts. Because Monster Arts seems to have like a Heisei fixation where they only do Heisei figures. And NECA right now is concerned with King of the Monsters and seems like they're gonna do more Showa figures. Considered getting a Gabra. Yes, I have. I have considered getting a Gabra before. I might be better off making my own. But NECA seems like they're more concerned with Showa right now, with what they're doing. And Monster Arts does not want to touch anything besides Heisei. We were lucky we have 3 unique sculpts for Showa besides 54. Did you ever make a video explaining how to make the customs? No, I have not. Seems like a really interesting project to work on. Yes, I do watch Logan Romero. I have not thought of making a video on them because I usually go back and change most of them. I've changed his head to neck to body connection and head to neck connection, and the tail segments have been, the joints were changed, and the legs were changed, where they connect to the body. So they're always ever changing until I'm happy with them. Like I'm finally happy with him now. Gamera is still changing still. I need to finish repainting him. So usually the first time I do it, it's not easy. Besides with certain figures like Gigan, it was easy enough because he's the same sort of kind of, he's a standard basically. However, when I'm doing them too, it takes a couple of days or to a week to finish everything, get everything moving the way I want to. And I wouldn't be able to find time to record it. I may do a sort of kind of tutorial one day. However, I'm not sure right now. Someone said you use Bionicle. I use the Hero Factory kind of joints. Where are they? I have my box right here. I need to find one with actual ball joints on it because I cut them all up. Yes, these kind of joints. However, originally I would just shove the whole thing in a Bandai. However, now I cut off this piece and the ball joint so I can make them into whatever shapes I want. Like, sort of adjust their length to fit the figure. Because just putting them in a Bandai vinyl will not work. That's how I used to try to do it, and it doesn't work. Yeah, I grew up with Hero Factory more than Bionicle. But just trying to shove the joints into a figure does not work. You have to cut them apart. And there's also the risk with cutting up your Bandai vinyls as well. What stop motion program do you use? I use Stop Motion Pro. Stop motion. Yes, I do. You mean Stop Motion Studio Pro? Because that's also what I use. However, I know how to work around that because I've been using that app for like 3 years already. And I've gone through each update and each change, so I know how to work my way around that app. The green screen in that is not as good as in LumaFusion, which is what I use to edit. LumaFusion is $20 though, and it's an editor on iPhone, which now that I have a better iPhone, I can actually use it to its fullest potential. Also, now that if you didn't know, I got a new phone. I can now record longer. Because originally, I can only make stop motions up to like 2 minutes long. because of storage. I only had 16 gigabytes of storage. Now I have 64. I can make longer videos now, not cut out parts of my stop motions or kind of rush things for time. So now I can make longer videos with more sort of fights and more effects. Blah, 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 blah. I have SH Monster 95 birth rate, let ball joint get broke. The ball joint socket broke? Because that's something mine is cracked. I think it's an issue with the integrity of the plastic. Because the left one on mine is also cracked. However, I've taken precaution to fix it. I have gotten the joint and I have covered it with... I did some with hot glue right now. It's basically holding it together. It's because it's not cracked where it's like broken, but it is noticeably looser than the right leg. So that's why I don't use him in stop motions too often. Probably going to make a stop motion tomorrow. It's going to be Teenage Monster Godzilla vs. 1964. Cool. I don't really do those kind of things, stop motions anymore, because I'm trying to make better content with more varieties. Like my Godzilla vs. King Caesar, or Gigan vs. Mechagodzilla, which not a lot of people have done for some reason. And Godzilla vs. Cretaceous Ghidorah. Hello, Vanessa Garvin. Actually, I may do a stop motion with Death Ghidorah if he does not overpower my shelf. Not my shelf. Oh, I did not think about this. Here's the thing with me buying Death Ghidorah. I can barely fit Kaiser Ghidorah on my shelf. I have no more room. I think Death Ghidorah is gonna kill all my shelves. Because he is long and tall. I could barely fit Cretaceous Ghidorah on my shelf. Kaiser Ghidorah is a massive shelf hog. Iris is a massive shelf hog because of those tendrils I gave it. Yeah, I broke my straight out of the box. Heard a loud snap, but that was clear clamshell, but it was socket. Oh, that's bad. I'm sorry that you're broke. Shouldn't shelf hog for you. You have not owned any of the larger Bandais. Really effective way to find certain Godzilla figures on eBay. As I want to do that much in Godzilla related to Godzilla. Search around. Type in Bandai Godzilla or Bandai the character you want, and you'll find a lot of listings. You have to wait though. You have to be patient. The only reason why I got my Kaiser and Death Ghidorah for so cheap is because I waited. I got Kaiser for $69. Actually, I also got Death Ghidorah for $69. I got them both for Death Ghidorah on top of Kaiser. I think it'd be safer to put Kaiser on top of Death Ghidorah. Death Ghidorah is bigger, like wider. The only reason I got them for so cheap is because I wait. I wait a while, a long while. I see, and I've missed on a lot of deals, but I've also gotten a lot of good deals. How did you count that NECA Godzilla Final Wars? It's not NECA, it's a custom figure. I wait a while for deals. So that's why I get my figures for. That's why I customize a lot of my figures, because they them for cheap. Yeah, I don't really get any views for stop motion. You do Godzilla and Predator figure news and sometimes movie news. Oh, the stop motion doesn't really get a lot of views unless you're a bigger channel. However, I'm making do with it right now. What? Yes, it's a custom figure. It's a Bandai Godzilla 2004 that I've made articulated. I don't want to. I shouldn't have done that. I don't want to ruin my paint job. I made him articulated. Where's my other lights? I have a third light that I don't use in my stop motions because I don't like this lighting angle anymore. What I used to do. I like the overhead stuff. His jaw is a little too far, but that's not that bad. You should try to make a Super Godzilla with clay and stuff. I might, however, I'm currently going to try to do Space Godzilla with the new Bandai coming out. You should do your master's stop motion Godzilla. Alright. Thank you, Kaiju Dust. A lot of people do say I'm one of the better stop motion people. I don't really think so right now because my stop motion still is kind of jittery. However, now I'm starting to be more patient and things are starting to get smoother. Your cousin Godzillas are super good. And the other monsters, thank you, Jojiro Sucks. You're welcome. Yes, thank you, Kaiju Dust again. Yeah, I've been trying to get smoother, take my time more. My 2004 Teddy comes out and bought it from thrift store and dinosaur toy bag. 2004 Bandai? Which Bandai though? The Creations or the Japan? The Japan's tail's not supposed to move. None of their tail's supposed to move. They're supposed to be glued in. I mean, if it's good stop motion, because it's not really good, then you're pretty good. Oh, just keep practicing, you'll get better. You have got like 2.2k subs though, there's something you're doing right. Thanks, Kaiju Dust. I'm kind of surprised I got so many subscribers anyways. If you look at my old videos, they're not that good at all. I don't private them though, because I don't like privating stuff. I just let people see everything. Show your monsters, please. I might, however, my setup is not that big, if you might see. The stop motion fights, when you're seeing one look and then another one, they're actually right next to each other. However, I use space and move them around easily to make it look like they're farther apart. So, but my space is not that big. Iris takes up all of it. Kazagura takes up all of it. There's not a lot of space. But as years pass, I hope to get better. Yeah, you will. They're good though. I might show more. Hold on, let me move. Get down from there. I might. Where do you get the joints? They're Bionicle Hero Factory joints, I think. I forget what they're actually called. However, I use those joints. However, I make my own sockets for them. And I don't put the whole joint in the figure. I just cut off the ball joints and the pegs. And I make my own sockets for them so they can move the way I want to. It sounds easy, but it's not. It's complicated and it's hard to do correctly. Let me go grab, a big one. Is he alright? He's alright. My Reveltech camera fell off the shelf, but he's fine. They take tank shelf falls really good. I was thinking to mold and cast my 74, make fake Godzilla suit to show more metal. You could do that. That would look really cool with the metal on the chest. Hello, Adam Hiddleston. Here is Kaiser Ghidorah. He has a rubber band around his legs that you can barely see. He's too big. He has a rubber band around his legs because this figure is known for warping issues. Without this rubber band, the legs end up looking like this. So, I have the rubber band there to keep them together. I can take it off for a little bit. However, because the weight of his body, because these are the only legs that move, the upper body does not support itself. Well, the trees are getting in the way. You watched Rodan 56 yesterday. Cool. Is there a paint, bro? Well, he's awesome. Yeah, I like this figure a lot. He's too big for the camera. The other two next are way above here. Yep. Yeah, rubber bands, it depends. With him, they're really good fix because the legs, because of the weight, they spread out. The rubber band keeps them together. You can see like this. This is how they're supposed to look. But however, if I leave them on my shelf for too long without them, they start to look like this, and he starts leaning down. So, I have to keep the rubber bands there if I want to display him and keep his joints strong enough to hold his body. He's not articulated, he's just the normal Bandai. Recently custom painted for 2014, make it look Fire Godzilla. 19, instead of 19, it's 14. Cool. This guy's too big. I can't. Let me move these trees out. They're into the ground. Look, you can't even see him on frame. My camera is as far back as it can go on my display. He's as far back as he can go into the thing. Thank you for the info because he got some figures for warping. Also, if you want trying to fix warping, use a hair dryer. The hair dryer heats up the soft plastic, makes the plastic soft, and you can position it the way you want back into place, and you cool it down with cold water. It works to freeze the joints to the correct thing. No cutting holes into new mold. Okay, cut holes like 34 inside new holes. Yeah, he's extra large. Yeah, I'm lucky I got him for 69. The only at the time that I got him. Yeah, he's really big. At the time that I got him, the only other one on eBay. Guess how much it cost? The only other one on eBay cost $1,000. So I was lucky to get him for 69. Yes, he has hands right here because these are Monster X's arms. These are Monster X's arms, so these come the hands. Those are his leg. No, wait. These are not his arms. These come out of nowhere. I don't know why these are here. I mean, this is just spikes. Those are spikes covering his butt. You like Godzilla 1985? Yes, I do. Would you consider Ghidorah Wyvern? Not the classic Ghidorah. But the new one definitely looks like one, 2019. Because the classic one doesn't really walk on its wings, which is what Wyverns typically do. From what I've seen. The classic Ghidorah walks on... It's a bipedal creature. Walking on two legs, and its wings take its place instead of arms. So who do poop spikes now? Poopy? I don't know. Where was I? I've been streaming for almost an hour. I might have seen because I go for 400, but 600 of them must scrap price. Yep. Once I saw him listed, because he was listed at night. I saw him listed right when I was about to go to sleep. And I said if he was still up in the morning, I would run to the bank and deposit my money to get him. Because I usually don't keep money in my bank account that often. So when I saw he was still up, I jumped and ran to get hit, to put money in to actually buy him. Because that's an offer you cannot pass up on. I feel like they would look a little like small Kobe Bros with the rings. Yeah, he does. That's how all modern dragon designs look, though. So it's standard. I think I'm gonna want to go to the Three Monster. Is that movie good? Yes, it's fairly good. We can make more articulated figures out of Bandai figures since they're sold at Walmart. I already have done most of them. I have done because I have the original releases for basically all of them, besides Mechagodzilla 74, which I recently got one from Walmart, but I won't be customizing because I already have my Bandai 75 custom. I have the original GMK Ghidorah, which is already customized. The original Mothra, Rainbow Mothra, which is already customized. The original King Caesar, which is already customized. And I have a original 68 Godzilla, but it's not customized because that's my first figure I ever got for Godzilla a long time ago. I feel old, but I'm not. So I already have customs for those. I might pick up another MG74 to make, but I might not. You picked up GMK Ghidorah yesterday. I've seen them in Walmart. I do not like how it looks, though. Because they changed the sculpting between the original and the new one. I like the original a little bit more, even though it's missing teeth. The new one doesn't have the shapes the horns have on the old one. And the necks on the old one is... They all three have different detailing. The new one, they all have the same. And the heads look kind of weird. And the wing positioning is weird. So the original one, I prefer it more. So I didn't pick up the new one. Also, King Caesar looks really weird on the new one. His like skin's too dark. Maybe you could make guy in 2004 with mummified, clouds exposed. Gigan 2004, I need a 6-inch version, first of all, to articulate, because I want to. I'm not paying for the Street Monster Arts, because it looks weird. I cannot find one for under $40. I don't know why. They were really abundant before, but I can't. Do you think they re-released Titanosaurus? No, I do not, because people in Japan do not like Titanosaurus. Lighten you up. There we go. Now he's all light up. Why though? Why though what? Yeah, the Gigan 2005 Bandai. Good for you. I want one. Because I already have my Godzilla 94, 55, and 54. 55 looks kind of... The movie Raids Again is not a good movie. However, I am one of the few people who like the design. You think that it would do good with the King Monsters figures? Yes, I will, because they have the, because they have the CGI files. He just... That red screaming boy... I don't know. I want to get the Final Wars Gigan Bandai. Anyone, because the Creations one and Bandai Japan one, the 6-inch ones, they're exactly the same figure. Because with the Final Wars figures, the only ones they made new were Rodan and Godzilla. The rest are re-releases of the Japan versions. I don't think Titanosaurus were ever re-released. Yeah, he won't be released. Let me go get... I wanted to get a Final Wars Gigan Bandai to customize it, because I want one for a Final Wars display I'm going to try to build with articulated figures. I also want one to go with my 70 whatever Gigan Bandai custom. And I think it would just look nice next to Kaiser Ghidorah and Godzilla. You have the original Gigan 2004. Cool. Be right back. Wait, I might end the stream right now, so if you come back, might not be live anymore. Oh, the 12-inch. I have the 12-inch as well, the Bandai Creations. However, that's just one of my older figures that I'm not touching. I might end the stream soon, guys. I usually end my streams after, like, when I hit an hour mark. And I've been streaming for 58 minutes already. Who do you think will win in 2020? Kong or Godzilla? Godzilla. There's a Godzilla hitter named Gojira. Oh, I wonder who he is. The fang is broken, though. Oh, that's kind of sad. Mine was, but I had to glue back together when I was little. Shoot, it's ending again. The ends make me antsy. I'm kind of tired now. The stream is going to end. The stream will end in less than 45 seconds. You have 45 seconds to ask me some questions. If you don't, those questions will be answered. Please make another stream. I usually stream like once every couple months. Sorry, get rest. Okay, well, rip the stream. Yeah. So I won't be streaming again for a while. I usually stream when I'm bored. Favorite Godzilla design. Hey, say Godzilla. Goodbye. So this is me, Godzilla.